During the snake story, Justin's trying to
Gonna get you.
scare me there. Of course, neither of us won the Powerball because we didn't show up to work in Cybertrucks.
Yeah, that's true.
We
And I didn't
that's
play.
What we would do.
I didn't play, so I'm definitely not gonna win. Might have to go get a ticket though this time.
Yes, while we're wearing green.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Maybe
luck of a four-leaf clover, right? We'll get them today.
All right. Well, as we're getting ready for your new work week, some changes are coming to your forecast. A lot of changes, in fact. We've got two systems we're tracking. The first one going to be arriving Monday. The second one later in the week. This first one is definitely going to cause a cool-off out there, especially once we get to the middle part of the week. Then as we get towards the end of the week, we are tracking a system that does have the potential to pack quite the punch, especially when it comes to the rainfall totals, hence why we have a first alert for your Friday. Let's get into that first system. It's off here towards our north right now. There's that stall boundary we were talking about yesterday. Cold front's going to push it south. This cold front eventually going to arrive on our doorsteps later in the day on Monday, bringing us a slight rain chance. It's not a big rain chance. I don't think this is the big impact from this cold front. So here's what it looks like as we start off your day tomorrow. Overnight, we're pretty quiet. We're very mild, though, and humid. That humidity, and if the winds get calm enough for us, we could see some fog as you wake up early tomorrow morning. So maybe wake up a few minutes early, take a look out the window. If there's some fog, give yourself some extra time to get to work. As we do get towards the late morning, things are pretty quiet. As we get towards lunch, though, a few little spot showers are likely to develop through our afternoon. I think those will be a little further away from the coast. We're quiet through most of the mid-afternoon, but as we get to the evening, here comes the cold front. You can see that line of showers. Some of these thunderstorms as well as we move into that 7 o'clock time frame towards Charlotte Harbor, gliding down into Lee County around 8 to 9 o'clock. And then as it pushes further south, you'll notice along the coast it tapers off, and inland could still deal with a few of those thunderstorms. Then behind the front, that's when I think our biggest impacts come, and that's going to come in the way of winds as well as cooler conditions. As far as this chance for storms, I think really we're not looking at severe weather here along the coast. Maybe one or two as you get a little further off inland, hence shaded there in the green. So Clewiston, be on the lookout. Rainfall totals not impressive with this. I don't like how the models are handling this either. I think some areas are going to pick up a couple tenths of an inch of rain, and some areas are not going to pick up much. Overall, not a big impacting system for rain. Once we get in the middle of the week, temperatures really cool off. We're in the mid-70s for Tuesday for highs. Wednesday morning, 53 degrees. Some of you will be waking up into the 40s. Let's talk about that wind, though. As we get into Tuesday, wind speeds pick up into the middle teens, possibly pushing the upper teens through the morning time frame. In the afternoon, it'll start to back off a little bit, but if you're visiting us and you're wanting to get out on a boat on Tuesday, I don't recommend it. It's going to be a little bit on the bumpy side. All right, let's fast forward into the second system because this one's more impactful when as far as rain goes. Here's a look at Friday. We've got an area of low pressure that's going to develop here in the Gulf of Mexico. When an area of low gets so close to us, we usually see some pretty washout conditions. Timing-wise, this is going to change a lot here the next few days, but what you need to know is Friday we have the opportunity to see some very heavy rain, possibly some strong storms as well. We're keeping an eye on how this is playing out, but Friday we're going to have to issue that alert just because of the rain potential. Now, the Weather Prediction Center has around 1.5 inches. Some models even hinting higher than that, 2, 3, even higher in some locations. So we still got to see how this is going to play out. It's still several days out, but just know that this is your first alert that Friday is going to be messy. 78 degrees out there at Fort Myers Beach. Beautiful evening for us. 68 as we get into tonight. Heading into tomorrow, another warm day with that cold front moving in. As far as the middle part of the week, that's going to be when you might want to have the jacket in the morning hours as we're down in the 50s. Those are our quiet days, Tuesday and Wednesday, not dealing with any showers. It's dry out there, just a bit breezy. Thursday, we start seeing some of those showers beginning into the evening time frame. Friday is the day that we see those scattered storms. They'll taper off as we get into the Saturday morning time frame. Maybe a stray shower, but then as we get towards next week in our highs, only in the upper 70s.